What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about etching glass, and do you need to use Dawn dish soap or any other tape? I want to talk to you guys because I've gotten this comment too, but it's part of my series of glass etching videos. Dawn dish soap. Do I use it? Now you say, well, why not? How do you get a cleaner etch? I actually need that Dawn dish soap. Well, it took me a while and I figured it out. I used to use, I forget the name of the tape. There was a tape I used to use. Dawn dish soap was another one. I quit using them. I don't need them. You don't need them. You don't. Trust me, you don't need them. Biggest thing I found is, even with the Chinese laser, when I had that, I figured this all out. Slow. Gotta go slow. Take your time with it. So I found if I go slower with the laser and all I need is this. It's a little pad. I'll have it in the description down below. This is all I use. Take the glass and just rub this right over it. That's it. It's smooth. There's no shards, there's no nothing. Absolutely smooth. So what I've found is by going slower, like if someone says you need 100% speed, 50% power, well, alright, so if you're getting shards really bad, I mean, you're gonna get, this had a tiny little shards, but not enough to cut you. Like, you just felt a little bit. So that's why I always take this over it just lightly and I'm done. Saves so much more time than having to clean all this off. But if you take it out of the laser and you run your hand across it and it's sharp, like you're getting sharp, you can feel them, like it's a lot. Slow it down. Try slowing it down. By slowing it down, it helps burn into the glass more and almost like melt it in. So I went from, let's say that when I said 50%, go down by 5%. So go down to 45. And then if it still does it, go to 40. Then, you know, keep going in increments of 5. That's what I did. And I found my sweet spot. For that laser, sweet spot is 30. That laser, speed is 10. It's a big difference. Every laser is different. And the Chinese laser, I don't know, it's been years since I've ran that. I really should pull that out. Do you guys think I should pull that out and get it running and do some test running on that to show you guys? If you think I should, put it in the comments down below. But anyways, also, another thing I did, I'll show you. So the other thing I did here is, you see the letter? I have it highlighted. Now you have your colors up here. See this? See how it says 80 CMYK color? That's the one I use for glass. I use 80 if I'm going to use the Fusion. If I'm going to use the Epilogue, I have to use, oops, I hit it, 90. So there is a difference, and I do recommend you play around with the grading of the colors. That'll save you a ton. You might be asking, why the colors? Well, what the colors do, it's like dithering. So I have an option. Not everyone has this option. Epilogue does. I don't know about other laser companies. But what I can do is change the dithering. And what that does is space the dots apart for the laser. So like every time it hits, it's going to hit per se, let's go like, you know, that far apart rather than this far apart. So you're spreading it out. So it looks, that's how you're getting your frost. So if you go too much, it'll look too light. It won't be as dark and prominent. So what I found is when I had the Chinese laser, I couldn't do dithering. So what I did is I played with the colors. So I started with black, then I went to 90, and then 80, 70, and I didn't have to go past 70. 70 already wasn't looking good. Yeah, I remember that on the Chinese laser. It wasn't looking good at 70, but 80 was good, and then I had to change my speed a little bit. So play around with that before you do it. And if I were you, order a couple. These were cheap. I got it was a long time ago, so I'm not even gonna say the price. But because now everything's like doubled or triple. But these were cheap, flat glass off of Amazon, and that's all I use for testing. So that's what I use when I go to my pint glasses, wine glasses, champagne glasses, anything glass related. And I just use this always as testing. This is what I did. And you'd make little squares and just etch it and then feel it. And you know what it's gonna come out to be like. Or you can make the square, make a like half-inch square box, and then right next to it your speed and power, and do a bunch of different tests all the way down this thing, and then you know for reference what it looks like, what kind of look you're going for, and you can compare it all. Put on a dark piece of paper or something, background, so you can see it very well, and you can see your frost. The reason why I took so much time into figuring that out is because this was a pain in the ass. I do not want to do this. This was so much more time in cleaning. You had to mark your prices way up because you couldn't, there's just no way, you weren't gonna make profit on it. So I took my time, did it this way, and I saved it in the long run. Try it out, it works. If you guys liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see some more, and if you want to see this beautiful thing, then head over to my other channel. It's called Matt and Sarah. It's just about our life. We try not to put our laser stuff in there a lot because we have this channel and we don't need to bombard both channels with it. That's just how we live, what we do, and we have another bee business we're growing. So if you wanted to learn more about that, head over there, say hi, and glad you got to see me again. Oh yeah, and there's a member thing down below in the description. If you want more on classes and get more information from me, more one-on-one and personal, hit me up down there. Glad you got to see me again. Bye.